Hello, Tiger fans. Darren Whittick with the Tiger Club of Kansas City. We're here today with our guest speaker, Ehren Earleywine, the softball coach from Mizzou. And Coach, since the last time you were here, you've been inducted into the Hall of Fame at Westminster College as a player, assistant coach, and coach. So congratulations and thanks for coming up.
Thank you. Appreciate it. It was a great honor.
Great. Your incoming recruiting class, or you're a freshman now, you have 11 players, and 2 of them from the Kansas City area, and Kendall Bailey from Grain Valley, and Callie Martin from Ray Peck. So those are all Americans, and they're from the Kansas City area. That'll be a lot of fun for Kansas City area people to watch on your team this year.
Absolutely. Those 2 kids did about as well as anybody did this fall on my team, and it's always good when you have the opportunity to put in-state kids in your starting lineup. I think both of them are going to be major contributors right away. And, you know, on top of being great players, they're both good students and good people, too. So they're going to represent Missouri in the right way.
So you have those 11 freshmen. You have 2 more transfers. Amanda Sanchez coming back. So about half your roster is new. How'd that go in fall ball? How did everybody assimilate? How did that go?
Well, it was nice because I think the talent level increased because of the numbers. As you mentioned, 11 freshmen. There are probably 5 or 6 of those that are going to be in the starting lineup. At the same time, the pitfall of something like that is trying to get to know one another and gelling and playing well as a team. So it's going to take a little time because of the newness. We might be one of those teams who peaks later in the season because of that. But we sure are looking forward to this season. We understand that last year did not in any way, shape, or form match our expectations or our standards, and we're ready to get back to our winning ways.
Pitching is so important in softball, and you have 4 people, I think you mentioned, in your rotation, and maybe one of them stand out, or how's that rotation going to look this spring?
I don't know that there was one person that was head and shoulders above everybody else. I felt like we were more of a pitch by staff this fall, and probably will end up doing that this spring as well. But you know, we have 4 different kids that are different, and not to sound cliche, but they are different. I mean, some are mostly rise, and the other ones are mostly drop, and some throw hard and some throw slower, and so we have various weapons to pull from in the spring, and that's the fun part for me, is the strategy of how to make those tandems in games, and who pitches better in what situations against what type of hitters. So the strategic part of that should be fun.
Great opportunity to showcase your program this year, the 2nd year in the new stadium, SEC tournament coming in town, a lot of ESPN and SEC games, so you got a great chance to showcase your program this year.
Yeah, it is. It's one of the most watched sporting events in the spring is the SEC softball tournament. I mean, the ratings are huge, and it'll just give us Mizzou people an opportunity to show off not just our softball program, but maybe a little bit of our campus and some of the commercials, and you know, some of the aerial views that they shoot during the game will allow us to show off all of our great facilities at Mizzou.
And finally, Steve Beazer was here a few weeks ago, and he took the entire blame for the 7-2 shellacking that you put on his baseball team, and in the Fight Hunger charity game, which was for a great cause, and just wanted to make sure he's going to get a chance to redeem himself next fall.
Yeah.
You're going to have the game again?
Yeah, we're going to try to do it every year. I think it was a fun event. Probably not as fun for the baseball guys because they lost, but I want to make it less about winning and losing and more about the fans having an opportunity to really get to know all the players on both teams, kind of like an intro type of thing, almost like a midnight madness for softball and baseball. So yeah, we're going to keep doing it. It was a lot of fun. Probably be less competition and just more fun stuff, more get to know you type of stuff.
Great. Coach Earleywine, thanks for coming up.
You bet.
We always appreciate it.
Yep, thanks for having me.
Next week at the Tiger Club, we'll have Brian Smith from Mizzou Wrestling. Look forward to seeing you next Tuesday.